Liverpool Fan in Japan.
Hello YouTube, Liverpool Fan in Japan here, the Miyazaki Man Si. And with news that Nick Woltemade is on his way to Newcastle as an Alexander Isak replacement, I did tell everybody keep the faith because Alexander Isak will end up at Liverpool because it's in everyone's best interest. Why would Newcastle want to keep an expensive star asset who does not want to play for them, who even if going onto the pitch might not give it his all or back out, give a lackluster performance when he's meant to be the difference maker? It makes no sense for anyone. It would decrease squad morale and absolutely shoot themselves in the foot. But Nick Woltemade, I said that he is the German Hulk, Woltemade. He could do good things, and he definitely does seem like a Newcastle type player as well. Bayern Munich wouldn't stump up the cash that Stuttgart wanted. They've been chasing him all summer, which shows his pedigree. Nick Woltemade is on his way to Tyneside, joining Newcastle, and there's still, after Jurgen Strand Larsen, who apparently is a Liverpool fan if you watch my short, or Johan Wieser as well. So it'll be interesting to see which are the two strikers that end up at Newcastle. But this opens the door for Liverpool to close the Alexander Isak deal in the next few days. And my goodness, that will be the reinforcements that we need, because as good as Hugo Ekitike, Hugo Boss, huge Ekitike is, right? An injury aside, and then we are up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, because then we are looking at the second string forwards or a false nine situation when he has shown how effective he is as an out-and-out number 9. Now, he is an out-and-out number 9, which is why perhaps he didn't make the French national team, which is to our benefit because we won't run him into the ground and tire him out. And he would have been a substitute anyway because they got Ousmane Dembele up front, Mbappe up front, Desiree Doué as well, Bradley Barcola, Michael Elise, Randall Moani, was it Randall Kolo Muani, the guy who missed the shot in the World Cup that Ibu put over the top for him. So Argentina won, and Maka being a World Cup winner. Get in, Maka, son. Congratulations on the birth of your first child as well. So yes. Oh, there's Thuram as well, Marcus Thuram, who's a bit of a battering ram plan B option. But yeah, I'm glad Hugo Ekitike isn't in the squad. Eventually, he'll make it on merit as well. But wow, big strikers have entered the Premier League, and I mean big in many ways, like Gyökeres. He's a tank. He moves like an oil tanker. He can't turn. He'll fall over. Yeah, he scores goals. He's a good finisher, but his turning arc is humongous. I don't think he's quite right for the Premier League in terms of agility and reaction, but he will score goals because his finishing is decent. But he's the type of striker that Van Dijk and Konate will body, hopefully. And speaking of which, lay off Konate a little bit. I can do a full analysis on why he's actually not played as bad as the media and a lot of the fans want to see, because of his off-the-ball contributions and his intangible contributions on blocking the passing lanes and build-up play as well. He's been okay. He's been no better than 6 out of 10, but 6 out of 10 ain't bad. It's okay. But Mark Guay would be a significant upgrade because, yeah, he's been on form for Crystal Palace, 3 consecutive man of the matches as well, helped them through the European tie, and it looks like the Mark Guay deal will be done for 35 million, or when it's for 40 million as well. And that gives Liverpool the best transfer window of all time. The war chest is finally open. FSG in, John W. Henry on the yacht smoking them cigars. What are they smoking over there for all the fan base who ever said FSG out? We signed Giovanni Leone, a wonder kid, Italian wonder kid. Will Wright, a Salford wonder kid who Arsenal wanted. Florian Wirtz, who had his pick of every club in world football. Jeremy Frimpong, best mates with Florian Wirtz, help him settle in as well. Right back replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Wow. Unfortunately, he's injured as well. Milos Kerkez, the Premier League left back of the season as well. We signed Freddie Woodman. Hey! Did you see the backstage interview with the Liverpool lads? That was really, really fun. We signed Armin Pekshi as well. I can't say it, but Armin Peksh or something he said, the way you pronounce his name. We signed Hugo Ekitike. That's a big one as well. Federico Chiesa is still here. We signed Georgi Mamadashvili, even though we signed him last season. He's finally come in and he looks apart. Although he calls them Georgi Mamadashvili. I'll try and get the names right. Isak, Alexander Isak, and Mark Guay on top. 200+ million signings, right? It's getting hot in here. Too hot. I want to take my clothes off. Is that Nelly? I can't remember. I grew up with that generation. But yes, Gyökeres is huge in terms of body. Šeško is massive in terms of height. But I don't think he's so agile. And his first touch is inconsistent. He's got a cannonball of a shot. but he's not showing it so far. He's going to take a huge amount of time to get him up to speed. He's not even starting for Man United at the moment. Nick Woltemade is gigantic. He's like 6'4", 6'6", something like that. Like the Big Show in WWE. Well, it's the Big Show in the Premier League because all of the giants are coming. Am I missing anyone? Goy Koresh, Sheshko, Liam Delap is pretty big and physical as well, joining Chelsea. João Pedro, Cunha, they're more silky Brazilians. But no, what I'm talking about is coming to the Premier League. Goy Koresh, bulky. Sheshko, massively tall. Ekitike, very, very tall. Very hench and bulky as well. Did you see the way he shrugged off Tonali? Stood back, waited for his opportunity and pounced. Now, Hugo Ekitike, let's put in a word for him as well. 3 goals in 3 games, waiting for the right opportune time. Now, I did notice in his clips before he came to Liverpool, he is shooting from ill-opportune moments and angles, resulting in a really bad conversion rate, almost like Darwin Núñez. However, of the big chances he receives where it's expected he is clinical, he actually converts a huge percentage of them. And in the Liverpool lineup where we play him into the right positions to take a shot on his own terms and not rushed and on bad angles or, hit and hope chances, then he is converting with aplomb. He is looking like an absolute clinical, like really, really sharp shooting into the back of the net, and I love to see it. Not a huge volume of shots, but great conversion rate into the side of the net, in off the post as well. Great conversion, composure to pass into net, one-on-one chances. In it goes, makes his own chances on the rebound as well. He just needs to improve his heading because there have been 2 good crosses, I think, from Cody Gakpo and Mo Salah, where he's got his head on it and just ballooned it over the bar. There's no conviction in the header at all. And for his height, physicality, and off-the-ball movement, if he can get those headers on target and convert them into goals, we're talking about a really, really high prospect striker who will easily hit between 20 and 30 goals a season. But at the moment, he's linking up play, bringing Florian Wirtz and Mo Salah into play. The team coordination is not quite there at the moment because they still need to get used to each other. And I also believe that Mo Salah, having given the space and isolation on the right wing, we're heavily building up on the left as opposed to the right. So without the Szoboszlai, Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold triangle there, we have now focused attention over to the left because Ekitike and Florian Wirtz like to float over to the left. And my goodness, they're effective off the left, which allows Gakpo to come inside as well. And Rio Engamoha coming to prominence as well. A top-tier talent with a high, high ceiling. And I love his adorable, cutesy baby face as well. He looks so genuinely happy in that interview. Only just turning 17 in the coming days as well. That left side is stacked in terms of left wing, left-footed, fleet-footed forwards. So I don't know what anyone is talking about trying to get a left wing replacement for Cody Gakpo, of which Cody Gakpo apparently is going to sign a new 3-year contract, which is music to my ears, or 3-year extension, because he is effective. He may not be the most pretty, but you can't stop him from coming in. He's got penalty box poaching, predatory instincts as well. He is not the best link-up player. He's not the most silky player, but damn right he's effective because of the physicality. He's hard to stop, and his shooting ability, of which Dominic Szoboszlai and McAllister have yet to release the Kraken from the edge of the area, but because the opposition are going to be so preoccupied with Mo Salah, Ekitike, Gakpo and Wirtz running amok, and that's not even factoring in Frimpong running up and down the wing and Conor Bradley cutting the side, because everyone played their part in that Rio Engamoha build-up, I think, right? Szoboszlai, Bradley, Federico Chiesa, who's showing a prominence as well, Endo in the lineup to hold our points, to give us 100% winning record with him on the pitch so far this season. He got an assist from Mo Salah, by the way. Everybody played a part in the touch and a first-time delivery from Mo Salah. And don't discredit Harvey Elliott's intelligent run around the outside, which gave Dan Burn a split second of hesitation for Mo Salah to get the opportunity to thread that ball through. Dominic Szoboszlai's ability to dummy it through to Rio Engamoha, who went to attack the ball. He didn't wait for the ball. He didn't get a touch on the ball. He attacked the ball and finished it with aplomb into the side net, right? Everybody played their part, including Ibu Konate, from the build-up. Once again, nearly everybody touched the ball. And for everyone who's getting on Milos Kerkez's case, it seems like a tactical ploy by Arne Slot to invert him into the base of 6 because of his all-round footballing ability, which does leave us slightly vulnerable in the left-back position, hoping that Van Dijk can get across or Milos Kerkez can get back in the action or Gakpo can come back as well. But look, we won. When you're not playing your best and you're winning, that's a sign of champions. You'd rather them show their mentality monster attributes to come back and get the points, which is bounce back ability, win back ability, especially when you've got a 2-0 lead and the opposition come back to 2-2. And with a red card, you might be thinking, oh no, it could be humiliating. What would the papers say? What would the pundits say? But no, they just focus on the game and creating that 1 or 2 game-winning scenarios where they're attacking attributes and offensive prowess comes to the fore. And I did say in the pre-season build-up with Andy Cantwell and Leo's goals as well, and Dan Club from Redmond TV, that when push comes to shove, if you're on course for a draw, no matter the situation, whether you came back or the opposition came back, you go for the win, because in terms of firepower, intestinal fortitude, fight back ability, and ability to score late winners, Liverpool are on the upper tier in history of world football, and especially with the Anfield factor and the crowd and the singing and Arne's not the shiny one, up the shiny one. You go for the 3 points, because 1 point is useless in the grand scheme of things. And if you're going in a straight firefight, end to end, I trust Alisson Becker to save our bacon, as well as Virgil van Dijk to marshal the back line. And I trust our firepower to find a way through to get that game-winning winner. Because if you score late on, the opposition ain't coming back. No way, no how. Which is why it's kind of scary as well. Everyone join the Discord, by the way. We chat transfers 24/7. We chat content creation. We chat Liverpool highlights, Liverpool news, scouting news, everything, the whole shebang. Some people are like, I hope we do Arsenal in the 94th minute and 95th minute Rio Engamoha goal or a dirty set piece. And I'd love to see that, because a win is a win. But my goodness, I don't want to leave it to chance. What for Arsenal score in the last minute? Oh, chillier than Cole Palmer, who is not cold at the moment. He's lukewarm Palmer, because he ain't scoring or ain't doing shiz. He doesn't really fit Enzo Maresca's season, but he's a quality player. But look. Liek? What is that? I think Alexander Isak will join relatively shortly. Everyone's best interest. And I'm seeing so many pictures of Isak's face going, deliciano. He won't start straight away. He hasn't had a proper preseason, but my goodness, he's got a personal trainer that's keeping him fit. He's called up for Sweden as well, right? The partner, Goikaresh. If he gets a run out in Sweden and shows good things, he's a sharpshooter. He does need the match sharpness, but the quality is there, the talent is there. And we got Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Boss, baby, firing on all cylinders. So, yes, great time to reread. It will be the most monumental, historic transfer window of all season if we get Isak and Mark Guay in. I am confident that we will get both in, because Crystal Palace won't want to lose Mark Guay for free. They're getting a replacement in, it looks like, very, very shortly as well. And they can't snuff at £40 million. They can't. There's no way Crystal Palace can let that fee go. They just need a replacement. And once Newcastle have signed Nick Woltemade, they're working on the other deal for either Johan Wieser or Jorgen Strand Larsen as well. Hopefully they don't get rejected. The funniest thing could possibly happen, by the way, Jorgen Strand Larsen, the red, if Liverpool buy Jorgen Strand Larsen and said, we'll give you Jorgen Strand Larsen if you let us sign Isak. We sign Jorgen Strand Larsen and we put 110 million bid for Isak, or the other way around. We tell them, we can have Nick Woltemade, because we're interested in him as well. We've been fans of him. But if you don't give us Isak, we'll sign Nick Woltemade and we'll bid 110 million for Isak anyway. Oh, no. That would be just too much Newcastle. I hope they get the transfers done. It's in the benefit of everybody. Why not? Peace and love. Miyazaki Man, Ichiban. It means the best. Ureshi da yo. Ureshi means super happy. Shiawase means happiness. Ureshi means I'm happy. Everyone's happy. Let's get these deals done. Even if only one of them come, Guay and Isak, it'd be a big statement, because they're quality players. Imagine this. This is channel Substance Abundance and the cream of the crop. The cream of the crop! We have literally signed the best player available in every position this season. Georgi Mamadashvili coming in as number 2, even though he signed last season. He's the best number 2 you could possibly get. Milos Kerkez, Premier League left back of the season, right? Between him and Ait Nouri and whoever else, Anthony Robinson, he's the best left back we can get. Mark Guehi, England international, probably a starter as well, captain of Crystal Palace, the best centre-back we can get, right? Jeremy Frimpong, a Bayer Leverkusen winger, a flying rapid winger. He's Dutch, he speaks English, he got those vibes, baby. The best right-back replacement, offensive contributor in the absence of Trent that we could possibly get. Florian Wirtz, top of world football, Ballon d'Or contender, hasn't shown it yet, but his off-the-ball movement has made a lot of goals because players follow him, marking him, which leaves the door open for Hugo Ekitike to run through the middle, be Hugo Boss and run rampant. The best we can get. Alexander Isak, one of the best strikers in the world, the best striker in the Premier League, out and out with Erling Haaland, but he's more all around. Haaland's more of a penalty box approacher who needs funneled goals through. Obviously Haaland, everyone would take Haaland, but the best you can get in that situation as well. The best wonder kid available, Rio Engamoha. We got him in the ranks. The best we can get. Chelsea are furious. They're fuming, mateys. Who else am I missing? The best cheesy Italian grin and smile and lovable Chiesa. We didn't get him this season, but you know what I mean. We got him and we won the Premier League. The best you can get. Freddie Woodman, the best banter for third choice goalkeeper. Yeah, Woodman. the best you can get. Armin Pekshi, the best wonder kid goalkeeper on the shortlist alongside Lamine Yamal, the best we can get. We're best in class, baby. Richard Hughes, Slick Rick, great job. Michael Edwards, cream of the crop. Well done, everyone. Hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to do the live stream on Monday. Join me for the live stream. Maybe an exclusive kit giveaway coming soon. So I want to see you and hear you as well. Let me know in the comments below. Are you confident that we'll get Mark Gray? Are you confident that we'll get Alexander Isak? Are you confident we'll dominate and batter the Arsenal? Put them on their arse on Monday. Give me a hell yeah and a like. Thank you, everyone. A delicious 52% of you are subscribed, watching week in, week out, but 48% of you haven't subscribed yet. But watch our videos. What are you waiting for? Subscribe. Thank you. Domo arigato. Jane means ciao.